From Forex Traders Daily, this is your daily analysis with Ross Mullins, live from Richmond, Virginia.
Hello everyone, this is today's video analysis for January 15th, 2018. I hope you had a great weekend and are ready to get started trading this week. In today's video, I'm going to do a general overview of each U.S. currency pair in anticipation of this week's trading, and we're going to highlight some of the key levels we will be looking for entry and exit opportunities, and most important, to use appropriate risk management strategies in all trade setups. Also important to note for the day today, we have a U.S. bank holiday today, so there could be lighter trading activity. However, since last week, we've seen a significant sell-off of the U.S. dollar across many of the U.S. currency pairs. Let's go ahead and take a look at all of them and see what we might expect. Starting here on the USD CHF, the daily time frame, here's the sell-off. As we see for the past week or so, a significant fall for the dollar franc, all the way now down into the 9,600 level. Pink shaded area historically has shown some support. All you have to do is look to the left and you see support here and support here and support here. So many times finding support in the pink zone. So often in the trade room, I tell everybody don't sell at the lowest low. It's very difficult to sell at the lowest low. You don't know what your profit potential, in fact, your potential profit could be capped right now at the pink shaded area. We don't know if it's going to be successful in breaching and breaking through that pink zone. So your profit potential is limited or very light at the current moment because there's not much expectation that it will, especially on a bank holiday, break through that pink shaded area. So if you're going to sell something, there's two reasons to sell anything, especially when you're looking at a pair like the dollar franc. One is that it breaks through that barrier. So it hasn't done that yet, so we can't sell it on the breakout through the support barrier. The next thing that we would look for is a potential retracement back to resistance, which at this point will be closer to the blue shaded area. We can look back in time, that same period back here, where we saw the market come up to the blue shaded area, 96.45, 65, as resistance. Incidentally, this blue shaded area is where the 618 fib of the blue trend line, Fibonacci low to high of the blue trend line, is right there at 96.55, the middle of the blue zone. So two reasons to sell. It either rallies to the blue zone, resistance to fall back down again, or breaks through the pink shaded area. Otherwise, we potentially look for signs and evidence of reversal, but I think it's going to take some significant effort to make that happen now. So we definitely want to watch for the right opportunity here on the dollar franc. Not much different here on the euro dollar. We're at the very highest high. Not often do you want to buy something at the highest high. It doesn't matter what you're buying. Currencies, used cars, t-shirts, candy bars. You never want to buy something at the highest price. You want things to go on sale before you buy them. So in other words, here on the euro dollar, if we're going to look for it to go on sale and to buy it, we need it to go down again. Come back down to support. Could be the green zone. Could even be as low as this pink shaded area to 1.2100. Right now, it's capped. You can see today even finding resistance at the 2280, 2310 level. So again, buying at the highest high, not our best idea. We want it to pull back to the green zone, or maybe eventually we could be looking for the continued sell off the US dollar and the breakthrough the pink shaded area, euro dollar. Moving over here to the GBP USD, very similar to the euro dollar. We don't want to buy at the highest high. We want it to pull back. Incidentally, this one's a little bit better because it's just sitting on top or just above the green shaded area. So really all it needs to do is come back, sit on top of that green zone as support, and then we look for it to go back up. That's a very similar situation, not exactly the same, but similar situation that you saw right here, where it found resistance, dipped back down to the yellow zone, and then went back up. So we could be looking for something similar to that here at the green zone for the pound dollar. USD CAD, this one's very interesting because the sell-off has been very limited. It hasn't broken through the 124 level. So take a look at that. We found a support low, bounced up. Now we're a little bit higher. So again, selling right now, not really your best idea because it's found support a lot here at the orange zone 1.24. If you're going to sell it, again, you'd either rather it go back up to the green zone or finally break down through that orange shaded area. So here on the US CAD, a little bit different than the other pairs. We needed to either break through the orange zone or go back up to the green zone for a selling opportunity. Otherwise, interesting here, a little bit of a higher low. Don't know if that means we're starting to see some weakness in the sellers because we're seeing a higher low. We'll have to wait and see how the US CAD goes this week. USD/JPY again falling to the lowest lows we've seen in quite a long time. The pink shaded area 110.4560. Again, I never want to sell something at the lowest low. I want it to go up. If I'm going to sell something, I want to be at a higher price to give me better risk versus reward. Your potential reward, your potential profit is being capped right now at the pink zone. The only reason to sell is it rallies to the orange zone or breaks through the pink zone for the next selling opportunity on the US yen. AUD/USD, not much different. We're at the very peak high. I don't ever want to buy anything at the highest high. It either needs to go down to the orange zone or breach or break that barrier for it to continue to go higher. And you can see that similar price action over here on the left-hand side. Resistance into the pink zone, support into the orange zone. Otherwise, we're being capped right here at the pink shaded area, 79.45, 79.70 for the Australian dollar today. And moving on into the NZD/USD, this one very similar to the pound dollar, though. We are breaching through the resistance zone, 72.40, 72.60. So both of them, I think, have our best potential for a setup today, where we would look for a dip back down into the blue zone before rallying to the next resistance, the pink shaded area. So let's zoom it in here. Take a look at the pattern of the trend. Black box, green box, blue box. We didn't quite get the same at the orange, but if it sits back down on top of the blue shaded area support, the pattern repeats itself in the direction of the trend, and we'll look for it to continue that rally to the pink zone. So if we're going to buy this, we definitely want to see it sit down on top of the pink blue zone as it has within the pattern of this trend. Then we target the pink zone for the New Zealand dollar this week.
From Forex Traders Daily, this has been your daily analysis with Ross Mullins. If you would like to get Ross's analysis on all the currency pairs he's watching and all the trades he takes today, join him in his live trade room by clicking on the link below. Please leave any comments you have about today's video in the comments section below.